Afternoon, Grace Revelations. This is Sarah Tia. We're doing readings for air signs, love readings. Uh, Please like, share, subscribe if this reading does resonate, may or may not resonate. But all for personals, the link to the website is down in the description, y'all. Thank you for listening. Let's see. I keep hearing TC or TC, TZ, Tissy, to see, to see. You need them to see. So it's like somebody who may be trying to style themselves in a very artificial manner. Maybe it's kind of like they're imitating somebody who's doing things naturally. And it's weird to me because I care. I wear feels like a really big factor. Like somebody who naturally wears glasses, really wears glasses, or does not, maybe a really big factor. Like it's almost like you can tell that they're imitating the person that they're watching, or that they're inspired by, or they seem crazy and obsessed in a very giggly geeked up manner. But it seems like they're trying to act like it's like beef or tension with somebody, especially if it's somebody that they have a baby with, or somebody that has a baby on the way, just had a baby, somebody that their ex is currently in a relationship with, or it's something like that, to where it's like the past wants to fight the current life, the current partner, or wants to cause drama in the current person's life. And it's very one-sided. I keep hearing one dimension, flat out, because these are very flat ass bitches, like men or women. When I say that, y'all, I mean bland as fuck, no sauce, no type of style to themselves, no type of excitement to themselves, no type of fucking, you know what I mean? Like, it's like nobodies. You get what I'm saying? Literally, it may be a body that's a big factor, like somebody who's unhappy with their body, or constantly comparing themselves to somebody because of their physical appearance. And it just feels ridiculous. That's why this energy comes across as crazy or delusional, because they see, like I said, it's like, why do you think that that's your enemy? Or why are you trying to act like that's your enemy? Like, why are you know what I mean? Like, it's forcing this energy to stop and look at themselves, especially if there's a Keela, Kayla, Kyla, Kali, Kelly, anything like that. It's like they're looking at this energy with like this evil eye ass energy, to where it's you could tell like it's catty and weird, but it's like, but why though? You know what I mean? But why? And it's because this energy is the wife, the girlfriend. This is the husband, the boyfriend. This is the energy that got the full deal, and the family, whatever. And they're stuck back here in their life full of drama, because this is what they keep manifesting for themselves, especially if they're connected to a fucking Pisces or any water sign, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. This energy back here seems like they are connected to people who cannot manage their emotions in a proper way. So when they're in their feelings, they talk shit about other people, they look down on other people, they feel like their life has been stuck in the same places and spaces for so fucking long that they talk shit about other people progressing. Or when people start to do different things, meet new people, start to change in different ways, they talk down on it and then start copying it, start trying to do it too. So these are Miss and Mr. Me Too's, okay? These are copycat energies. The air sign energies are either copycats or round copycats, or that will become a really big factor, especially during the month of April. It's going to become very obvious. Tina, Tuna, Tiana, Tani, Tinny, Tini, Tanny, something like that. This energy is trying to steal somebody's entire identity to be able to look like, oh, you should have picked me, you should have chose me, I'm the one. But it's like, how are you the one when you're copying off the one? You get what I'm saying? That shit is not gonna fly around here. This is stupid. Mia, Mina, Mani, Manny, Mani, Money, my need, my knees, Mani, my niece, my niece, something like that. This energy is ridiculous, y'all. It just seems like people are falling back in this equation because they can see the evil eye. You can see the truth. You can tell that these energies are shady and jealous as fuck. Especially if Angel, Jalea, Jayla, Jelly, Jaleed, Jalen, anything like that is a factor in this equation. You can see that the evil eye that's coming through this shit. And that's why this energy doesn't fuck with these people or this person. Or that's why it feels like this energy is going back to who they love. Because they tried out something or somebody or people that were portraying themselves as pure, as authentic, as real, as solid, or they trusted and listened to people who were portraying themselves that way, just to find out that these energies are frauds, just to find out that these energies are fake as fuck. Okay? And now they're moving out of this love triangle, out of this third party situation and back into a solid situation. It just feels like they still fantasize like about having sex with this person, being with this person, the love that they used to have with this person. But Tiana, Tanny, Tanji, TG, Tangi, this energy here seems like they're in for a rude fucking awakening, but they're angry. And it's like they feel like they want to do something about it. They want to get aggressive. They want to get loud. They want to get rowdy. But it's like, for what? Like, I don't get it. It's like, for what? It just seems like they're salty because they feel lied to or feel like they got deceived or got played. But it just seems to me as if this energy knows that they know where they want to be. They know who they love, or they know that they have a responsibility to people or someone that they love. So it just feels like this isn't working out because somebody is too jealous. Like, they're copying off of their ex or copying off of the new partner. And it's like, what the fuck? Like, how is the side piece trying to, take on the husband or wife's identity? And it's too fucking weird. Like, you're trying to be way too much like this individual. Like, and it's like you can tell they're inauthentic. They're just not real. They're not real, air signs. So, or you're not being real. Like, this is not your identity, your true persona, your real self, or you know what I mean? Or these are not you're not displaying how you really feel, and it feels like it's wrong, it's immoral. It just feels like you need to do some self-reflection to realize that you've been dead ass wrong in this equation and have done things that have caused a lot of pain emotionally in the lives of other people, and are trying to just move on with your life. To G, Tay G, 10 G's, to G, 2 G's, 2G, Tuki, 2G, anything like that. It's like this energy seems like they're just trying to like, oh, don't worry about all that. Don't worry about none of that. But it's like, it is a fucking problem. It is an issue. It is, you get what I'm saying? Like, or this person is a fucking problem, especially if maternal energy is a really big factor. Like, somebody is trying to cover up something or hide a lot of shit. And it's because they've been manipulative as hell, or they're still trying to manipulate somebody or convince somebody that they're here, they're their ride or die, they got their back, they fuck with them the long way or whatever. But no, they don't. No, they don't. And now this energy seems like they're seeing this energy for exactly who they are, and seeing why this energy is either getting left or seeing why people don't fuck with this person. They're evil. This is a narcissist, y'all. They're manipulative. To G, Tangi, Tani, Tandi, Tanny, Tandy, something like that. And I heard 10 deep. We rolled 10 deep. Like, that's what I'm trying to say. It's like, what the fuck are you doing all that for? Like, you want some rah-rah shit for what? Because you're trying to manipulate somebody's husband or wife to fuck with you? Boyfriend, girlfriend, baby mama, baby daddy, and they don't want to fuck with you like that? Because this energy seems physically unattractive. Like, their face is unattractive. And they know that. They know that. But it feels like they're jealous because they have like either a big booty or something about their body is a really big factor, and they're trying to use that and swing that like weight. You get what I'm saying? Like, trying to use possibly their lower half, their genitals, their sex as a weapon. That's all this is. This energy is a lame. Like, they're trying to entice somebody through their booty or through some type of, you know what I mean? And it's just ridiculous, especially if this is a long distance relationship or long distance communication, or somebody who is going to extreme lengths to stay into contact with somebody, to get a hold of somebody, or is desperately trying to fuck with this person. But it feels like it's because they don't like who this energy is with. They don't like who this person is in a relationship with. So they're constantly trying to hook this person up with people like, oh yeah, look at him, look at her. He or she look better than your partner. He or she got more. He or she got this. He or she got that. Like, they're constantly trying to do that. But it's to make you feel like what you had was not good enough, or you aren't good enough. You get what I'm saying? Like, oh, you should make these changes about yourself. You should do this and that. Oh, you see him, he got that. You see her, oh, she got this and that. You feel me? They're constantly going to do that and compare you to other people, or you're doing that, constantly comparing your life to other people's lives, comparing your relationship to other people's relationships, and that's why it's fucked up. So it looks like you keep searching for the next best thing, what looks bigger, better, has more money, whatever, but in reality it's because you're looking for some type of like validation physically instead of like for your soul. You're not looking to nourish your spirit, and you need to form relationships that can nourish your soul, nourish your spirit, you know. But it just seems like you're so stuck assuming that all that glitters is gold, or okay with this fake ass picture. Like, oh yeah, this is a picture perfect life, picture perfect family, but in reality it's a lot of toxic shit going on down here under the surface that nobody's trying to address. So it just feels like somebody is coming in and shaking this room up, or shining a light on all of this darkness, and shit is uncomfortable. People's eyes have to adjust, okay? But they get to see shit for exactly what it is, see people for exactly who they are, and I think that's the biggest blessing in this. Especially if Tian, there could be a Tia, Taya, Tay, Terry, Tari, Tori, Tony, Teeny, Tani, Tanny. It seems like somebody was in a space where they wanted to ruin somebody's life, ruin somebody's relationship, and they tried to do that by sabotaging their reputation in front of a lot of fucking people, or in front of important people. So they would talk shit or say things about this person in front of, say, like their parents, or in front of their partner, or in front of like people that they know are connected to their partner or whatever, people that they know actually have a small degrees of separation here. You know, and it's fucked up. Especially if Sean, Ashana, Chana, Deshaun, Desha, Deshay, Daisha, Deja, anything like that, that may be a factor in this equation. Synergy is crazy as fuck. They're hating or malicious. Feels like boots may be a really big factor. Boots, booze, boosie. I'm telling you, this energy is taking on this person's entire identity, lifestyle, trying to kind of like portray themselves as if they did it first, as if they're the bigger and better option, you know what I mean? But in reality, no, this energy is a fucking weirdo, and it feels like somebody is starting to see that. Like, nah, you don't even do this or that, you weren't even listening to this or that, you weren't even watching this or that, this was never on your radar, you were never into this, you were never like this, you get what I'm saying? Like, this is a fraud. It's a fraud, and somebody seems like they're sick that they're dating a fucking fraud, because it feels like, and it's like the frog prince, like they kiss the toad. Like, I don't know how that'll resonate, but this energy kissed the fucking toad, man or woman. It's like they thought that this motherfucker was a prince, but they really kissed the damn toad, and now they're stuck because it's like they kissed this motherfucker and they're still a toad, and it's like, I thought some magic shit was gonna happen. I thought I was gonna get shit out of you. No. Energy matters, motherfucker. This energy seems like they've been fucking or talking to somebody's partner that they know personally, and it's because they're jealous of them, especially if Lily or Lily, Lolly, Lowly, Luli, Lou, Loose, Louse, Lease, anything like that. That's a factor in this equation. They've been talking to somebody's partner behind their back, but it's because, like I said, because they know them and they don't like them, or this was their way of feeling like they had one up on them. Like, oh yeah, I can fuck your man, I can fuck your woman, and it's stroking their ego, but they're not getting anything out of the deal. So it's kind of like, because this energy doesn't seem to notice them, doesn't give a fuck about them, doesn't want to fight, it's not on that rah-rah shit that they want them to be on. It's like, I heard Tammy, it's like this energy is not getting the satisfaction that they want out of fucking with this person. And now this partner here is realizing that they got played. This person doesn't like them. They're not into them. They're only fucking with them to see their partner react to them fucking with them. It's like I want your husband, your wife to know that I'm fucking with you, or that we fucked, or that I can take you, or that I can get your attention, or that I could pull you. It's some shit like that, y'all. That's all this is. And now this energy, the toad, is still feeling weird as fuck. Everybody's feeling weird as fuck. And the other energy, especially Aunt G, Angie, something like that is a really big factor. Everybody's feeling fucking weird and loser-like because they all look like snakes. They all look like snakes. It's like, so you were trying to have sex with them because you knew who his or her husband, wife, baby mama, baby daddy, boyfriend, girlfriend was. That's why you were targeting this energy. That's why you were going so hard to fuck with them, to talk to them, to get their attention, preying on them, flat out. This energy is, and they're still doing it. So now the person that this energy was talking to, the people that this energy was talking to, possibly having sex with, especially if there's a Melly, Malene, I don't know. Somebody that may work for the post office may be a really big factor in this equation. Keisha, something like that, Cash, anything like that. This energy seems like they are stalking somebody and they're spying on this energy, and they're witnessing this energy get spied on and stalked. But it feels like now they regret doing it because they see how much emotional damage that they've caused. It's like all of this gossiping and all of this stalking, all of this shit, especially if there's a daring, something like that. I heard dared me to do it. Like, okay, but you're a grown ass person. Like, you're taking dares. Like, the fuck? Like, somebody has succumbed to peer pressure. That's why I said this is a weak ass bitch. Man or woman, this is a weak ass bitch. Like, you grown as fuck, still succumbing to peer pressure. Like, what the fuck is wrong with you? Like, grow up. Grow up. Energy seems like they're stressed out, and now because, like I said, the person on the outside of the situation is mad as hell, and they're ready to sing like a fucking bird. Especially if Miley, anything like that. Molly, Mal, Mayo, Mayo. Yeah. They're gonna try to say, oh no, it's not true, they're making this shit up, whatever. But it feels like all of the things that this energy has to say, this other party doesn't even give a fuck. It's like, I don't care. Like, I don't care. Because like I said, it's like if you were willing to talk to my partner behind my back, or if you knew all of this shit was going on this entire fucking time, you should have been said something. Especially if there's a Timmy. It's like, fuck out of here. Like, you knew what the fuck was going on. You knew what it was, and now that's your problem. You can go ahead and deal with it. Now he or she is your problem. Flat the fuck out. Flat out. Now they stuck fighting. They're fighting with their karmic partner because they traded in their I don't want to say even their soulmate, but a life partner, a very stable opportunity, stable relationship for this. I keep hearing read your fortune. I can read your fortune. So this energy may be in the same line of work, or trying to do the same shit for a living, or trying to get into the same habits, hobbies, interests, whatever. And it's like, wow, like you can truly see that this energy is a wannabe, a fraud. It's like, they're a lame. This energy is a lame. It's like they're coming into people's lives, stealing interest that they have, and then leaving their lives and portraying these interests as their own to be able to kind of like look more interesting or intriguing. And I heard Janet, Jamor, Jamor, something like that. Jamor, something like that. It seems like a really big factor. And I heard Dallas, the list, D-list, daily, Dilly, anything like that. Yeah. Get this monkey off of your back. Feels like there's a lot of regret here. You owe apologies to somebody that you are in love with and they are in love with you. But it feels like you've been messy as fuck, or have had some messy ass people around you, or have done some shit that this energy cannot let go of. And now they seem like they feel like they're the only one that has been like left out of the loop. And they feel like they're kind of like, well, what else are you hiding? What else do I need to know? What else is going on behind my back? What else? And it feels like there's the truth about a same-sex relationship that needs to come out, or the truth about a conversation that is tied into a same-sex relationship that needs to come out. But it feels like somebody who's trying to cover up like shit that they've been doing that they're ashamed to talk about, you know, especially if cousin is a really big factor. Donique, Demi. This energy seems like they're hanging with somebody that's homosexual, and they're in denial about the fact that they're hanging with somebody that's homosexual, especially if a do-rag is a really big factor. D-Ree. And I legit, y'all, I'm not trying to be offensive. I heard only the fags do that. Only the fags wear their do-rags like that. Listen, I'm telling you, y'all, like, I'm sorry. The signs are there. You can see it clearly. You know what it is. Stop being in denial. Stop fucking these guys that are confused about whether they want to be with men or women. And you know what I mean? Because it feels like they're losing interest in women when they go back to their boyfriend, when they have access to their boyfriend or girlfriend. So if and not, this isn't for everybody, just if this is starting to resonate, if this energy is losing interest, it's because they're going to somebody that they can have like homosexual contact with, whether they're having threesomes, whether they're having woman on woman sex, man on man sex, whatever. It's like they're able to do that shit here. And when they get that shit, they're very mean to their heterosexual partner. And it feels like it's a pattern that's picked up. It's a pattern that seems to be noticed. Okay. So even if this is something that's happening on a heterosexual level, whatever level, right? It's like this energy seems like when they're starting to look for attention from the people from their past, or not getting attention that they want from the people from their past, they're mean to their current partner. But when things are going smoothly with that person, everything's okay here. But it feels like sexual attention is a really big factor in this energy, who seems like they're getting very mechanical sexually, and it's just unattractive. Like they don't have sex with emotion. They're having sex and you can tell that they're using the body just to kind of like get off. And it's like there was love here. You know what I mean? Now it just feels like it's just fucking. It was love making, it was fun, it was, you know, passion. Now it's just like, you know what I mean? It's just sex. It's meaningless. Like whatever's happening here, this situation feels meaningless. And I heard How Did We Get Here? Where Do We Go by Solange is what's playing, y'all. Yeah. Somebody seems like they're giving up. They've given up. They let go, and it seems like they just don't give a fuck. But somebody is trying to intentionally make this person angry or jealous, or will try to. Especially if Amy, Amin, Hammond, Hemi, anything like that. They're going to intentionally try to get under this person's skin because they're jealous of them. Seems like somebody is pissed off because they're watching how entitled and selfish and greedy somebody has been to somebody that they didn't have to treat this way, or that they actually like tried to get to trust them. Especially if Daring, something like that is a factor. This energy is untrustworthy as fuck. They're shady as fuck. And it's like, well, why were you a snake to them? You know, him or her or whatever. It's just like, you know, and they thought it was fun. They thought it was funny. They thought it was cute. But now it seems like they're about to deal with a lot of consequences for all of this bullshit that they've started in this person's life. And they don't want to, but here it comes. Seems like they're going to be wanting love from the same people or person that they hurt, or they're realizing where their unconditional love lied. And they want to get back to it, but they have to make a confession, or it comes with somebody telling on them. Thank you so much.